A very good morning to all the students. I hope every one of you is fine and in your best health. We were doing chapter number 9, that is Heredity, and with the continuation with the topic, today we'll be reading about Dihybrid Inheritance. Though we have already completed this topic in our previous lecture, but few things are remaining. And after we'll complete this topic, we'll move to our next topics, which would be the last topic of the chapter. So again, in the rules for the inheritance of traits, there are two inheritance given by Mendel. There is a monohybrid inheritance and the other one is dihybrid inheritance. Okay, so in the monohybrid inheritance, only single pair of contrasting characteristics was chosen, which was only tallness and dwarfness. But in the dihybrid trait inheritance, he took two pairs of contrasting characteristics, which was shape and color of seeds. Okay, so we have already done the crossbreed of these seeds of pea plant. So again, we will be doing it today. Before I start, I would like you to tell again some few things which were not covered, I think. Although I've taken all the things, what is genotype, what is phenotype, you all know that. But the thing was left, which was, if we'll start with a term which is mostly used is homozygous. Homozygous, and the other one is heterozygous. Okay, so homo means same and hetero means different, that you already know. Okay, so in the homozygous, that means it has the same types of alleles. Same type of alleles. And in the heterozygous, it is they have different types of alleles. Now, what is this alleles again? This allele is the different types of or different set of different form of given gene. Okay, so everything is about genes in the chapter, because we know all the characteristics which an individual inherit are responsible because of the genes. So the characters which pass from one generation to the next generation, or which are the new characters, they depend upon gene. Okay, so because the main thing is everything depends on protein, and the type of protein our body makes, we have those characters. So we have already done this in the beginning of the chapter. Now, so this allele means the different forms of given gene. We all know that we have two sets of chromosomes. Okay, so in male there are X and Y, and in the female it's double X chromosomes, so two sets. So different form of given genes means either we have we have a dominant and a recessive gene in our body. So because we are studying for the pea plant, so in terms of the pea plant, so the different gene would be like in this homogeneous, it will be same types of allele. That means it will be either T and T, or it will be small t and small t, where this capital T represents tallness and this small t represents dwarfness, which we have already done. And when we say about heterozygous, that means different types of alleles. That means it will have one this capital T and one small t. So because tall is the this capital T is the dominant one and this is a recessive one, so the character which we'll see will in the phenotype will be tall, and when we talk in the term of genes, it will be genotype. So the plant will be tall. Okay, so we have done a lot of things like this. Like I have told you already that when we study about this R and R, so here the R, this R is the type of allele. So because it's the capital R, both the types, so it is a homozygous. So it will be a homozygous. So that means a same type of allele, and this represents the dominant gene, and which is responsible for the round shape. We have already done this. And this Y and Y again homozygous, so this again dominant, so capital letters will be for the dominant gene, and this Y stands for the yellow color. Okay, so then small r and small r, it's recessive, and this is wrinkled shape. And then small y stands for the recessive trait. So R stands for recessive. I'm just writing recessive here. And this is for the green color. Okay. So we have already done the parental crop in our last lecture, but here I will be teaching you the Punnett square. So Punnett square help us to understand more what will the result of this which we obtain, what was the result of the type of the phenotype after the crossbreed or the cross and dihybrid. Okay, so in this parental cross, the parents phenotype will be, phenotype is the characters which we see. Okay, so plant having round yellow seeds, and then it will be crossbreed with the other plant which have the plants having wrinkled green seeds. This also we have done. Okay, so the factors of inheritance were we have done already. It was R, and then Y and Y, and the recessive one was having small r and small y and small y. Okay, so here it will be like it will have a cross link. I will use the other color pen so it will be more clear. Oh, it does not have any tip. So this R will be cross linked with this, and it will form a R Y, and then this R with this Y, it will form a capital R and capital Y. Okay, so this with this will form small r, and this with this will form a small r and small y. Okay, now after getting this, these are the gametes. Okay, what are these? These are the gametes, because we know we have a pair of gamete. So these are the factors of inheritance. Factors means the characters which can be transferred. So they will be transferred obviously in the gametes. Okay, so this RY stands for the this is a round shape and Y is the yellow color. So both are the dominant gene, and here is small r, that means wrinkled shape, and small y stands for the green color that we have just done it. Okay, so now after this there will be fusion of gametes. After this there will be fusion of gametes. Although we have done this in our previous lecture, but it was a little messy that time. That is why I am going through it again. Fusion of gametes. So when fusion of gametes will take place, how it will happen? Now this R and Y will combine with this small r, because we have to cross two different characters for two generations. Okay, because it's a dihybrid, so it will be first parental generation, and then again we'll get F1 generation, and then F1 generation will again crossbreed, and we will get F2 generation. Okay, so this character will be interlinked with this, and then we will get capital R and small r and capital Y and small y. Okay, now this again will link with this one. Okay, so move to this and this. So we will get again, this was a capital R. So capital R and small r, capital Y and small y. Okay, now this with this. So capital R and small r, capital Y and small y. And now this with this. Capital R, small r, capital Y and small y. So we can see here all the seeds will be dominant. Which is dominant? Capital R is dominating and capital Y is dominating in all the case. We will not see any character of a wrinkled seed or green seed because there the only the recessive genes will show their characters only when they will be both in the same number. Okay, so that we have discussed already in our previous lecture that recessive genes can only show their characters when the other pair is also of the recessive gene. But here there is no other pair of recessive gene. Recessive gene is always here placed with the dominant gene. So only the dominating gene will show the character. That means all the seeds will be round and yellow. Round and yellow, round and yellow, again round and yellow. Okay, so this is the F1 generation. So this color, when we see the color, it's called as the phenotype and this is the genotype. Okay, so we will again cross them for the so it will be now it was the parental cross first. Now it will be F1 cross. Okay, F1 cross. So for this F1 cross, what we'll do, we will take one seed of this and one seed of this. So because we have all same type of seeds, so any of the seeds we'll take, it will be of same type. So we will be having for this F1 cross plants having round yellow seed into round yellow seed. So I'm not writing again, round yellow seed. Okay, so we'll just start with the seeds. So round yellow seed is just R and R and Y and small y into R and small r, capital R and Y. Okay, now what are the factors of inheritance? We know these are the factors. So again, it will produce gametes. So the gametes will be, okay, so the gametes production will be this. R will be linked with this Y first. It will produce capital R and Y. Then this R will be linked with this small y. It will be capital R and okay, this is small y. So now this R with this y, so small r and capital Y, and then this R with this y will be small r and small y. So I hope you see clearly the gametes. So there are 4 gametes. So capital R, capital R, small r, capital Y and small r, small y. Okay, so it's one hybrid. Okay, so for this all again, so I'll be using other pen. This R with this Y. capital R and capital Y. This R with this Y, capital R and small y. This R with this Y, small r and capital Y, and this R with this Y, small r and small y. Okay, so again 4 gametes. So this is a capital R and capital Y, capital R and small r and capital Y, and small r and small y. So other hybrid. So now we have got these gametes, and then again there will be a next generation will be produced by the fusion of these gametes. So the fusion of these gametes, if we will be it will become so messy. So we will be doing it with Punnett squares. Okay, so that I was showing you that day in your NCERT book. It's given here, the Punnett square. So this we will be drawing. I have explained you with the help of this. So when this green color combines with the this yellow, so these are the gametes which are being shown. So round green characters are also shown and a wrinkled yellow. So when they will be fused, they will form a F1 generation. So it will be round yellow, and then again it's a very easy. You can also understand with the help of NCERT. But then I am telling you, so after you see the lecture video, you can also go through their book so that it would be more clear to you. It's in the very easy manner. So this is a Punnett square which I will be drawing. So that will be not very good, but I'll try to make it. Okay, so now for this gametes for the one hybrid. So first I'll write all the gametes which you obtain. So there is capital R and capital Y, then capital R and small y. So all that we'll be writing in the next page. So first we have capital R and capital Y. Then we have capital R and small y. Then we have small r and capital Y, and then at last we had small r and small y. So shall we see? Yes, we have capital R and capital Y, capital R and small y, small r and capital Y, and small r and small y. Same. Okay, then we will make a box kind of a thing. Okay, and here again we'll write the same thing, which is capital R and capital Y, then capital R and small y, then small r and capital Y, and small r and small y. So there will be a fusion of gametes. Now it will be more easy to understand in this manner. Okay, now when we link this, so when this capital R and capital RY will link together, so it will form R and Y. I hope it's clear how it's formed. So now this R and this, so it will be capital R and capital R, this capital Y and small y. Okay, now again this with this, capital R, small r, capital Y and capital Y. Okay, now again capital R, small r, and capital R and small y. So I think it's clear. You can understand that when there is a capital R, so capital R stands for the shape. So it will be a round shape and it will be in yellow color. Okay, it stands for shape and this stands for the color. Okay, so now next is again this capital R stands for the shape, and here one is the yellow green color of small y, and capital Y stands for the yellow color. But we see here is a dominant gene. So dominant gene is Y. So Y stands for yellow color. So it will be again round and yellow seed. Okay. So here again it's the recessive gene is small r and dominant gene is capital R. So the shape will be round and the color is obviously dominant, so yellow. So round and yellow. Okay, so here also all the genes are dominant, so color is also yellow and shape is also round, because capital R stands for the round shape and Y stands for the yellow color. So now next move to the next is capital R and capital R again, capital R and capital R, and capital R and small y. So again capital R and capital R, small y and small y. So now here it's small y and small y. That means both the genes are recessive. So here the color will be green. Okay. So again capital R and small r, capital Y and small y. Capital R. I hope you understand how I'm doing it. I'm just crossing it this with this. Okay. So now capital R and small r, small y and small y. So let's go to this. So these are the dominant gene. This is dominant gene. So this is little recessive. So this stands for the green color. So again round and yellow. Okay, so I hope you remember in the beginning of the lecture, in the last lecture, I've explained you what stands for what color. So again, capital R and small y. Now this small y means green color, so it will be round and green. So the seed will be round, but it will be of green color. So now recessive trait showed its character only when both the gene are of same type. Okay, so that means it's a it has to be homozygous. Okay, so now next is capital R, small r. Now again it has to be yellow and round. Okay, now this again green color. It has to be yellow, but both the things are small y. To be green color. Okay, so next is small r and capital R. So capital R and like this, and both will be capital Y, and capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, capital Y, and small y. So it's, I hope you are able to understand enough. Again, this is the so color is also dominating yellow and shape is also round. So here also both are dominating color and shape, so yellow. And here now this shape will be wrinkled, because this is the small r stand for wrinkled, so the seed will be wrinkled but color will be yellow. Okay, it will be wrinkled seeds. Okay, wrinkled but yellow. So wrinkled but yellow, wrinkled but yellow. Okay, so now let's do for this small r and small y, capital R, small y, small y, small r, capital R, y and small y, and small r, small y, small y. Okay, so again here the shape and color are dominating, so round shape and yellow color. Again round shape but green color, so the shape will be round but color will be green. Okay, so again the color will be yellow but the shape will be wrinkled. Okay, so here everything will be in the recessive form, so shape will also be wrinkled and the color will also be green. Okay, so this is the type of seed. So this is a generation. Now what did we got? Finally what we got how many seeds we have got of round yellow? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay, so result, what is the F2 ratio? So round yellow, how many? 9. Okay, so next is round green. Let's count. Round green, 1 2 3. Okay, so 3. So next is wrinkled yellow, how many? 1 2 and 3. Okay, 3. And wrinkled green is how many? Only 1. Okay, so the ratio is of the from the F2 progeny is what? We will have 9 plants of this round yellow, 9 with round yellow seeds, and 3 with round green, and 3 with wrinkled yellow, and 1 with this wrinkled green seeds. So if we'll come with the all the traits, so from the F1 F2 progeny, tall tree were also 9, and the tall plants, so we have already taken sorry, we not tall because we have done it for the mono hybrid. So for this we have only taken for the 2 characteristics. Okay, so this is how the Mendel's work that he worked out in the rules of inheritance before the knowledge of DNA, because he didn't knew the knowledge of DNA that time. He didn't knew about the chromosomes and genes. He didn't knew anything about that. But after we people came to know about genes and all, nowadays it's very easy for us to know because genes are responsible. So he was not knowing about genes and all, so he was just following this kind of a thing that plants have some traits, and he said them gametes and all. So this is very important. So you don't need to make this, but you have to understand how it formed. Okay, so now this topic is complete. So next topic will start for the characters, how the characters are transmitted, and about the sex determination. Only 2 topics which we'll cover in our next lecture, and the chapter will be completed. Okay, till then do your work and study hard. Take care. Thank you.